Hey guys, it is me, the Emerald Sword, and welcome back to another video where today I have yet another book haul for you all. These books are actually like very unknown. It's like they're not like old or anything. In fact, a couple of them are fairly new, but it's just that these books that I'm about to show you, they don't really like have a very wide presence in the other like Stephen King vast variety of works. Maybe you'll learn something and maybe you'll want to read these. So the first one we have is called Faithful to diehard fans of the Boston Red Sox chronicle the historic 2004 season. That is a handful, but that's what it's called, and it is co-written by Stephen King with another guy named Stuart Onan. They're just Red Sox fans. If you're a fan of Stephen King, I'm sure you already knew that. But they're just chronicling the historic 2004 season, which ended up really being good. So, yeah, there's not really anything I can say about that. I'm not a big fan of baseball, so I don't think I would like enjoy this too much. But so then you're probably saying, "Well, Ben, why'd you buy it?" Well, you see, Stephen King's name is on it, and he wrote it, so Anyway, so the next one, but yeah, that was Faithful. It's a nonfiction like Dance Macabre, obviously. So yeah, but anyway, the next one we have is Charlie the Choo Choo, and this one it does say it's written by Beryl Evans, but if you look up who Beryl Evans is, Beryl Evans is basically one of Stephen King's other pseudonyms, like Richard Bachman, of course, that was the most famous one. Beryl Evans, another one, and I think the third one was John Swithin. I don't remember, but I think that's what it was, but I don't know. Anyway, so he wrote this children's book called Charlie the Choo Choo, and the special thing about Charlie the Choo Choo is that since it has a face, so if you grew up on Thomas the Tank Engine like I did, yeah, you might like the face on it. But basically, so Dark Tower 3, The Wastelands, the main villain is a train with a face, and this is the villain from Dark Tower 3. It is this train. So, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know what it's about or anything because the back is just that. So, yeah, but it's certainly very interesting. And when I eventually start reading The Dark Tower, I cannot wait to get into this. But yeah, Charlie the Choo Choo looks pretty interesting. Also, I made a short on that a while ago, so go watch that if you haven't. But anyway, so the final one we have here is Flight or Fright, 17 Turbulent Tales by Stephen King and Bev Vincent. And so basically, this is exactly what it sounds like. It's 17 stories on an airplane. Yeah, welcome to Flight or Fright, an anthology about all the things that can go horribly wrong when you're suspended 6 miles in the air, hurling through space at more than 500 miles per hour, and sealed up in a metal tube. Yeah, so basically it's like horror stories that take place on planes and stuff. So that one's kind of obvious. But yeah, so Bev Vincent, I don't really know who Bev Vincent is, but it looks like that he wrote like basically a kind of biography on Stephen King, like all of his works and stuff. I actually have another one of those that has like all of Stephen King's works and all of his movies and like about his life and stuff. That's who Bev Vincent is. But anyway, Flight or Fright, I actually have a lot of experience with airplanes. So yeah, I will get to reading this next year or something. But I will definitely be sure to tell you about it when I do. But anyway, so those are the 3 books that I have for you. And let's go put them on the bookshelf. Alrighty, guys, I put the books back on the bookshelf. So let's take a look at them. So, of course, Faithful is right here, and it came out in December of 2004. So it is in between Dark Tower 7, The Dark Tower, released in September of 2004, and The Colorado Kid, released in 2005. All right, and then moving on down, here we have right here is Charlie the Choo Choo, and it was released in 2016, so it is in between End of Watch, which was also 2016, and Gwendy's Button Box in 2017. And then moving right over here is Flight or Fright, and it was released in 2018, so it is in between The Outsider from 2018 and the Elevation, also from 2018. So uh, yeah. So kind of a lackluster thing today, but I don't really care because I almost have all the books, guys. Like, oh my gosh, I almost have all of them. But so yeah. Anyway, that concludes the bookshelf section, and let's go wrap this video up. But yeah, guys, those are all the books I have for you today. As I said, those ones are very unknown. Like, people have heard of Charlie the Choo Choo, but less people have heard of Flight or Fright, and I think even less people have heard of Faithful. So those books were very unknown, but I hope that all of them will be very good. But yeah, so as I said, I did a short on Charlie the Choo Choo months ago at this point, and so yeah, it was just me like looking at it on Amazon, being just like, Stephen King made a children's book, whoa. But yeah, so anyway, as I said in the bookshelf section, I am almost done with collecting every Stephen King book. I'm actually about to get the 78 edition of The Stand from a friend of mine. But yeah, so now I can finally read The Stand next year, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I've been looking at every Stephen King book that exists, and I only have like two or three that are left, I think, which is insane, by the way, because I started collecting them physically back in 2022, and here we are almost in 2025, and I almost have all of them already. That is insane. But yeah, so anyway, that's all the time for you I have today. Uh, I really appreciate you guys for watching this far. I know that you guys really enjoy these book calls, as evidenced by the views I get on these videos. But anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Uh, you have been released into the wild, and my name has been Ben from the Emerald Sword, and I will see you guys next time.